And a Louisa County native is making his mark nationally and internationally through gifted hands. And now some of his art is on display in his hometown, and he's remembering where and why his passion for the craft started. Destiny Harris is in the studio with us to introduce us to him.
Hey Aaron, Darius Qualls is a Navy veteran. After getting out of the military, he went to college to become an architect, but plans changed and he fell in love with the color wheel. Now his aesthetic fascination has led him to showcase his art exhibit entitled Emphasis in his hometown.
So the emphasis is on my style, which I think it's really unorthodox, unique.
Darius Qualls hand-painted each of these pieces.
Like, I didn't go to school for this. This is just something I just gravitated to, and I built on my stick people. And I think that, you know, over these years, I've created something that no one else can find. And I'm really proud that my art can't be duplicated.
Qualls says his love for art started as a little boy being raised in the country by his late grandfather, who worked in the garden, and his late grandmother, who was a beautician.
So there were certain things that she would ask me to do as far as like creating things for her shop, like, you know, the price list and things like that. So I really got into a habit of doing things and with precision, because she wouldn't accept nothing short of anything if it wasn't proper.
And those small projects led him to big opportunities all across the world, from Hong Kong to Amsterdam, to being the only remaining original artist in the 5 Points Gallery, and to now circling back to his stomping grounds. This Emphasis Gallery showcase is at the Louisa Art Center.
It was just a blessing to it was almost like a reunion for me. I kind of downplayed it for quite some time because I was coming home. I wasn't really sure if it was going to be something that my Louisa folks would really gravitate to.
Qualls says this portrait, titled A Letter to Ma, is of one of his biggest inspirations. It's his late grandmother.
I really wanted to show her as she was in her youth, and I really wanted people to know that, you know, portraits, you know, you can decipher portraits by looking at them, but this one really meant a lot to me because it's just personal, and, you know, I love this lady. I can't say more, I might cry on TV. So.
And the writing on this portrait is a letter his grandmother sent him when he was in Desert Storm.
I would always complain to her as things were going and weren't so great. And she would say, well, you're gonna, you know, just be careful what you wish for. And now I've got my wish and I'm very happy in it. And she would know that.
His art exhibit is at Louisa Art Center through August 2nd. If you would like to purchase some of his artwork, you can find the information to do so over on our website. Live in the studio, Destiny Harris, 29 News at 5.